Welcome, everyone, to another night of high school basketball. This is Larry Cecil along with Charlie Pinson and Wayne Fugit, and tonight we come to you from East Ridge High School as the Warriors will be hosting the visiting Pikeville Panthers. This will be a doubleheader tonight, big district game between these two teams, and tonight's first game will feature the girls, Charlie, and Pikeville, one of the top teams in the region coming in, and right now East Ridge is struggling a little bit.
They are. Both teams come in struggling, or Pikeville coming in on a five-win streak here coming in. East Ridge, I think, lost their last four. East Ridge only 2 wins on the season. But this is district play, and, you never know.
You're right. That's the reason you line them up and play Pikeville 8-5 on the season. Of course, they've played some of the top teams in the region already this year. They have a loss to Johnson Central and Paintsville. Both of those teams rated in the top 5 in the region right now. They have a win over Shelby Valley. Of course, Shelby Valley missing their star player right now. She'll be back. I think her game, as she's projected to be back, is when Pikeville goes to Shelby Valley and plays up there. So it'd be interesting to see how the Row Girl will help them out when they come in. So we're about ready for tonight's starting lineups, and Charlie will bring them to you as they bring them to us.
And we'll try to catch up with you. Don't have all the first names on these. Here comes the starting lineups for the Pikeville Panthers. Starting at guard is number 3, a senior, Grace Bartley. Starting at center is Leslie Stewart, number 22. She's a senior. Jaden Edmonds, a junior, number 5. A junior, number 23, Olivia Gearhart. And at forward, number 33, Kristen Cole Williamson, a junior. So they're going to go with 2 bigs to start the game tonight.
Yes, they are. Grace Bartley been sporting the number 11 jersey number, not in number 3.
Yeah, that is unusual. And here come the Lady Warriors. Number 1, Ella Looney, or Kella Looney, I guess. Number 3 is Haley Parks. Sarah Tackett, a junior. And Haley Mead, number 21. Kelsey Sloan, number 14, a senior. And Larry, there's your starting lineups for this one.
All righty, as the Lady Warriors at the jump circle. In their team huddle, they'll break that, and Pikeville is on the floor ready to go, so have the jump shortly.
Yeah.
Looks like Christian Cottle, Jim Cecil, and Arnold Wheeler will be doing the honors of officiating this first game. Just getting the season started here in 2019. A lot of district play will be going on now. And Jim Cecil steps in, tosses the ball in the air, and it is out of bounds. And most likely will have a re-jump. Nope. They're going to say that it was tipped by East Ridge. It's going to go to Pikeville. Olivia Gearhart steps out of bounds, brings it into Jaden Edmonds. East Ridge opening up. It's like a man-to-man defense. Gearhart with it inside. Bartley cuts. It's turn around. No good. She's fouled.
So quickly getting a foul here. And the foul will be on Looney. Her first, team's first. It's a shooting foul.
I think he called it on 15.
Huh?
That's what they got on the board. Yeah. So
Bartley,
Bartley will be at the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good, and Pikeville breaks out on top, 1-0. Just getting started. She'll have one more. Bartley taking her time. Now shot up and also good, so it's 2-0. Chains in the lineup tonight for Pikeville, Charlie. Kelty Joe Tackett not starting. Don't know if she's injured or not. I think I see her sitting on the bench. Usually a starter for the Lady Panthers. And here you're going to have a illegal screen at the top of the circle against East Ridge.
21 Meade on the call.
So the Lady Warriors picks up a foul on each end of the floor the first trip down.
Not the way you want to get in the books early.
Gearhart with it, looking for some help. Gets it over to Stewart. Inside to go. Kirsten Cole-Williamson up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes off. That is Looney of East Ridge. Looney brings it into the front court. Pikeville setting up in a, looks like a matchup zone maybe. And here's the pass inside. Nice cut to the basket and up and in. Kelsey Sloan, and East Ridge ties it at 2. Edmonds into the front court, and again inside to go to Williamson. She powers it up, no good. And rebound picked up by East Ridge. That's number 3 in the lineup, Charlie. And didn't get that. Parks, okay. And basket was up and good by Meade. And East Ridge goes up 2 points, 4-2. Edmonds working at the top of the circle, down, and again they try to go inside to Williamson. Ball tipped, run down by Gearhart. She drives, kicks it over to Bartley under the bucket, and turn around up off the glass, no good. Stewart with the rebound up, good, and 1.
So I put Stewart on the line to shoot 1 shot. She made the basket. And the foul was on, is it 15 again?
Yes, and that's going to be
her second. Yep.
Sarah Tackett, and number 2 comes into the lineup for her, Charlie.
And number 2 is me, or 21. 2 is Ratliff. I'm not going to have a first name on them on this roster. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm looking on that right now.
Stewart will have 2 shots, fouled in the act of shooting, and misses. It stays tied at 4, and here's a 3 out of the corner. Off the bench, Ratliff comes in, first trip down on the offensive end, knocks a 3-pointer down. 7-4. East Ridge not playing like a 2-10 team right now,
No,
Charlie.
they're not.
And here's Williamson inside, and Cole Williamson up and good.
Nice little high-low post.
Took a little bit of a body that time. No foul called as it's 7-6. East Ridge with the 1-point lead. Parks works it into the front court for the Lady Warriors. Looney got it. Inside, ball tipped loose, comes up Edmonds. Still on the move, down the lane, shot up and good. Warriors never stop the dribble. She takes it end to end.
If you don't stop dribble penetration, you're in trouble.
Yes, you are, as Pikeville reclaims the lead 8-7. Approaching 5 minutes left here in this first quarter, just getting started. Here's Meade on the move, gets it over to Parks. Back out on top, around the horn it goes. That's Sloan on the drive. And here's a 3 put up and comes off, no good. Rebound run down by Olivia Gearhart. On the move into the front court, gives it over to Edmonds. And here's Stewart down the lane, kicks it over. Bartley open 3. Air ball. Stewart with the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback.
So Stewart will go back to the line to shoot 2.
Just missed her last 2 there.
Mr. 1 is a 1 shot.
Oh, that's right.
And
I'm
1,
sorry.
yeah.
It was an and 1. You're right.
And the foul is on Looney, her first.
This will be 2 shots. She misses that one also. 4 fouls already on East Ridge with 4:40 left first quarter. The Lady Panthers has not been whistled for a foul. And Stewart's second one is also no good. So she's 0-3 from the line. Rebound Lady Warriors into the front court it comes. Parks with it down on the corner. And here's a long 3 shot up. No good by Ratliff. Rebound this time comes off to Bartley. Bartley into front court. Down the side, now back out on top. It comes back to Bartley. Edmonds now will come out, set up the offense. They run a double low stack for the Lady Panthers. Stewart with it. Free throw line down the lane. Turn around, up, no good. Comes off. Rebound comes off to Gerhardt. She drives down the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes off to the Warriors. That's number 3, Haley Parks with it. Now she'll give it over to Looney. They'll set up their offense. Lady Panthers in a 2-3 zone, looks like right now, Charlie. East Ridge just working it around that three-point arc. Cross court pass nearly intercepted as Bartley got her fingertips on it. Goes out of bounds. And here comes 3 substitutes in for Pikeville. Looks like Kelsey Joe Tackett and Trinity Rowe and also Alexa Wilkerson. Wholesale substitution coming in for the Lady Panthers. And pass inside tip comes up with it is Edmonds. On the move. And crossover dribble down the lane, throws it up, no good. Rebound comes off to East Ridge. Kelsey Sloan with it into the front court. Now she'll hold it up. Drives the baseline, goes inside. That's Parks with it. Parks backs it out. Nice cut to the bucket, up, no good by Ratliff. And rebound lost out of bounds by the Lady Warriors. It will go to Pikeville.
Pikeville with 9 rebounds here in this first quarter.
Kelsey Joe Tackett into the front court with the basketball for the Lady Panthers. Gets it out to Edmonds. Wilkerson, and her pass nearly stolen. Gerhardt was able to wrestle it away from the defender. Now back to Wilkerson. Looking for some help. Now she backs it out. And goes crossover to Gerhardt. Back to Wilkerson. Just working it around, trying to find somebody to bucket. And here, Tackett drives the lane, puts it up. Left-hander and goes to the right hand, puts it up and in. 10-7, Pikeville. And down on the other end, Ratliff comes up with another bucket under or down in the lane. And she's come off the bench with 5 points. They're leading scorer right now. And we've got a 30-second timeout. 10-9, 2:25 left here in the first quarter. Both teams playing some good defense right now, Charlie.
They have. It's been a real good defense. Boards have been good. 9 rebounds for Pikeville and 6 for East Ridge. So both of them been going to the boards pretty strong. You know, 1-point ball game, 10-line lead for Pikeville right now there.
We got number 5 and number 10 in the lineup for East Ridge.
Let's see, number 5 is Wales, Leah Wales.
As the Lady Panthers working in the front court, Edmonds over into the corner. It goes to Rowe. And breaking down the lane and putting it up and in is Jaden Edmonds. Nice cut to the bucket.
That's 4 for Edmonds tonight.
And number 10 for them.
Number 10 is Rayanna Sloan.
Slow. She has it, working it toward the bucket, tries to pass inside, tipped around, gets it back, puts it up and in.
That's the way to make your entrance.
12-11. Pikeville with the 1-point lead, and we've got a double dribble on Tackett. And might be the first turnover for Pikeville.
I think it's first turnover maybe in the ball game, Larry.
Maybe so.
No, it's 1 each.
Okay, East Ridge has it into the front court. Comes Looney, drives down the lane, and she's going to be called for the walk as nice defense that time by Kelsey Joe Tackett.
As we say that.
So the Lady Panthers will have it coming into the front court. Tackett with it. Works down the right side, kicks it over. Bartley up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Grace Bartley doing some good work on the offensive boards.
Yes, she is. It gives her 4 points in the ball game.
14-11. Lady Panthers with the lead. We got 1:10 left in the first quarter. Lady Warriors working it around. And here's a drive to the bucket by Sloan, and her shot up, no good. Rebound lost by Edmonds as Sloan comes up with it. She's out the top of the circle, drives, kicks it in the corner. Drive on the baseline and nearly lost out of bounds. Now they do lose it as Tackett comes up with it, throws it out to Bartley, and she goes in, puts it up and one. Fouled from behind by number 1, Looney.
That's 6 now for Bartley, and chance to make it 7 here at the free throw line.
16-11. Lady Panthers stretching their lead out by 5. That's the largest of the game. 42 seconds left here in this first quarter.
They call the foul on Looney, you said?
Number 1, yes.
Yeah, that should be her second I've got. Maybe I'm wrong. Wayne says I'm wrong.
And that's 5 team fouls already here in this first quarter as Bartley puts the free throw up and good and completes the three-point play, 17-6. East Ridge working in the front court. Pikeville putting some pressure out high at midcourt, and here's a pass under the bucket. Up and in goes number 5, Wales, with the bucket.
Leanne Wells.
Quickly down the court, Kirsten Cole-Williamson back in the game. And
Leah Wells, I'm sorry.
Shot no good, Barreau. Rebound by the Lady Warriors. Parks with it. Looking for some help, and her pass nearly stolen. Now it is stolen. Bartley with it. Gives it over to Tackett. Down the lane, shot no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. And dug out that time by Haley Parks of East Ridge, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. 17-13, Lady Panthers over the Lady Warriors of East Ridge. This is high school basketball on WPRG Sports.
It's officially 2019. Happy New Year from your friends at Appalachian Wireless. To celebrate, Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with the return of a Samsung deal that is hot despite the winter temps. All January long or while supplies last. You can get the Samsung Galaxy S9 for just a penny, the Galaxy S9 Plus for just $99.99, or the Note 9 for only $249.99. That's $200 off their normal contract pricing. 2-year contracts are required. See store for details.
Welcome back to East Ridge High School, 17-13. Pike will make it a run there at the end to take a 3-point lead, or 4-point lead, Larry.
East Ridge played very well. Didn't know what to expect because we haven't seen them and looked at the record. It says 2-10, but they've played very well. As there's a nice drive to the bucket, put up and in with the left hand, Kelsey Sloan. Pikeville quickly into the other end. Wilkerson double teamed, and it's going to be a jump ball situation. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers.
Saved them a turnover there.
Looks like Leslie Stewart replacing Kirsten Cole-Williamson. Tackett has it for the Lady Panthers. Comes in to Stewart. Back to Tackett. Loses it off her knee out of bounds.
Second turnover now for the Lady Panthers.
Unforced error that time. East Ridge with it in the front court. This is Sloan with it. Gets it over to Wales. Parks on the drive down the lane and might have got away with a walk. Now she throws it off the leg of Bartley out of bounds. It'll stay with East Ridge.
You're right. Could have been a walk. She may have
double dribble or whatever.
Yeah, could have been anything.
And here's a shot no good as Sloan breaks free, but she's fouled.
And that foul will be, he's at 21?
12.
12, okay, sorry. And that is Kelsey Jo Tackett.
It will be 2 shots. She can tie it up if she makes them both. That is Kelsey Sloan at the line, makes her first. 7:21 left first half, 17-16 right now. The Lady Panthers of Pikeville. Sloan could change that and misses it. And Stewart comes off with the rebound, gives it over to Wilkerson, excuse me. Now Tackett with it. Goes inside to Bartley. Over to Stewart, and up and good as Bartley had a teammate Stewart breaking down the lane. Nice little running hook from
She had a good shot, but Stewart had a better shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Warriors working it into front court now. This is Rayanna Sloan with it. Drives left-handed shot up, no good, and foul called on Stewart.
You're right. That'll be the first on Stewart.
East Ridge taking it right to the Panthers down in the lane right now, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm impressed by this East Ridge team, Larry. First time we've seen them. They're playing hard.
Last two trips down, they've ended up getting a foul called on the shot. And the first one is up and good.
Yep.
She'll have one more. Rayanna Sloan can pull her team to within two. And she does as she makes the second one 19-17. 6:45 left first half. Tackett on the move, gives it over to Bartley. Out to Gearhart. Gearhart finds an opening down the lane and draws the foul.
Yep. I believe that'll be on Kelsey Sloan, but it may be wrong. Let's see. 14, yep. I think that's her first.
Fakes the pass down in the corner, and the lane opened up, and Gearhart, she drives it to the bucket a lot.
Yes. Nice move.
She'll have two shots. First one comes off no good. 19-17, 6:37 left here in the first half. Olivia Gearhart will have one more. And she breaks into the scoring column as she knocks the second one down. Doesn't have much rotation on that basketball, like a floater, really.
Yep.
20-17, Lady Panthers with the three-point lead. Lady Warriors with it into the front court now. Here's Ratliff. Long three by Ratliff, no good. And battle for the rebound down on the floor, tie up, and it'll go to East Ridge. That might have been a bad thing that Ratliff hit that first three-pointer off the bench, Charlie.
Yes, you want to take too many of them now?
Well, that's she's taken 2 or 3 since then and not been able to knock one down.
Yep.
Lady Warriors trying to get it in. Ball tip, but it's run down by Sloan. Comes cross court to Haley Parks. She's being guarded by Bartley, and they go inside. Pass wasn't handled, and turnover. Gearhart with it. Now she holds up, hits Stewart going down the lane. Shot up, no good. Stewart tips it over to Bartley. Gives it over to Gearhart down the lane. A little runner off the glass, good. Nice shot, Olivia Gearhart. 22-17 matches their largest lead, Charlie.
It does. You know, Gearhart made a nice drive into the basket off the pass.
Haley Parks directing traffic now for East Ridge. They do a 1-4 offense. Of course, the 4 is out at the free throw circle. Most time they're down on the blocks when they run that offense. Nobody down in the lane. Looks like they're trying to keep that lane open for a drive to the bucket. And here's the pass inside and shot up and no good. Rebound comes off to Stewart quickly out in front. On the other end, Bartley puts it up and in. Nice fast break that time by the Lady Panthers.
Grace Bartley with 9 points tonight. Makes it a 7-point advantage, Pikeville.
And we've seen her play down low in the lane and on the blocks more than we normally see her play. She usually plays outside, a really good three-point shooter, but they're using her down low tonight.
Well, she had that broken hand, and she's probably just now getting used to it.
And here is a
turnover.
Ball lost out of bounds by East Ridge. It'll go over to Pikeville.
And checking into the ball game is number 21, Haley Mead, coming back, and number 1 also, Kyra Looney.
24-17, 4:40 left first half. Lady Panthers with the lead. They have the basketball in the front court. Gearhart comes out, gets it, looking inside. Bartley topped the circle. Now Stewart breaks out wide open off a nice screen on the baseline, and she puts it up and in.
Give Stewart 6 on the evening.
26-17. Lady Panthers has come into this game, Charlie, and their game plan looks to take it inside, as that's where most of their scoring's been, in the lane.
You know, with their size, I would do that a lot.
Exactly. And here's down the lane and pass thrown away. Bartley with the steal as Looney was trying to get it to a teammate. Now Bartley holds it up into the front court and hand it off to Tackett. Bartley at the free throw line. Edmonds gets it back out. Tackett, long three off the left side. Air ball out of bounds. It'll go to East Ridge.
26-17. Pike holding on to a 9-point advantage with only 3:41 left here in the first half.
And Trinity Rowe, number 2, comes in for the Lady Panthers, replacing Edmonds. Lady Warriors with it into the front court. Comes down the side, that's Parks with it. Kicks it back out on top, Ratliff looking for some help. Ellen Looney with it now. Tackett guards her. Breaking out top circle, Haley Mead. Now she'll give it back to Looney. And here's the steal. Gearhart's 2-on-1. Over to Tackett. Back behind the back pass. Gearhart misses the shot. Tackett took it a little deep in the lane before she gave her pass up.
Yes.
And here is the ball knocked loose and run down over in the corner. That is number 14, Kelsey Sloan. Now Tackett steals it, breaks it loose, and Looney runs it down. Sloan with it. Getting a little raggedy out there now as there's a steal by Rowe. Rowe with it at top circle. Now they'll slow it down and get into their offense. They go back to that double low block again, the Lady Panthers. Gearhart steps out, has it, top of the circle, comes Bartley inside again. Stewart open, puts it up and in.
You know, Leslie Stewart's going to be hard to stop if you let her get the ball down that low.
Yeah, if they let her get it down low, it's definitely a mismatch. Just see, we've got a timeout. Is it going to be a full? So 2:21 left first half. 28-17, Pikeville on top. This is high school basketball on WPRG Sports.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to East Ridge High School, 28-17. Pikeville with an 11-point lead, and they've had a burst of scoring here in the second quarter, Larry.
Yes, they have. I think it was at 4 points at the end of the first quarter, and they've really stepped it up here in this second quarter. East Ridge has it in the offensive end, working it. This is Mead with it. Comes over to Looney. Looney cut off on the drive. Inside it goes, and we're going to have a push on the inside.
Let's see, that'll be Emma Ratliff, I believe. Number 1, is that right?
Yes, number 1, Emma Ratliff. Only the third team foul,
yeah.
So no shots. Ellen Looney looking to get it in. Now she'll bring it in. That's Holly Parks, and they go inside to Ratliff. Her shot up, no good. She's fouled.
That'll be a foul on Grace Bartley, I believe.
Both teams is consciously trying to work it into the paint. And once they get it there, they're picking up some fouls.
Yep. 4th foul on Pikeville. Each of them only one on any player.
Shot no good by Sylvia Ratliff. She'll have one more free throw. It's 28-17. Pikeville with the 11-point lead. Just under 2 minutes here in the first half. We're at 1:56. Ratliff misses them both. Rebound comes off to Edmonds quickly in the front court. And up and good, Trinity Rowe, as she let the defensive player fly by and just put it up and in.
Nice move by the young freshman, I believe, isn't she?
Maybe an 8th grader. And here on the other end, shot up, no good by Parks. Rebound comes off, that's Bartley with it. Gives it over to Edmonds. Edmonds is slowed up, spin move, can't get free. Bartley, top of the circle, Rowe, over to Emma Rattler. Her shot's no good. Bartley put it back up and in off the offensive glass.
Bartley having a good game.
She's had several rebounds, a couple of putbacks on the offensive end.
And 11 points.
32-17 as Pikeville opens it up by 15 now. And here's the ball lost, picked up. Emma Ratliff going in, put it up, no good. Rebound back up and in. Olivia Gerhardt on the offensive board. Pikeville controlling the boards on both ends right now, Charlie.
They are. I mean, it's dominant on the boards.
And we're going to have a touch foul on that one. And Olivia Gerhardt. And that's only 5 team fouls, so no foul shots for East Ridge. Kelsey Sloan, and getting it into Rayanne Sloan. She fumbles it, but is able to pick it back up and gets it back over to Kelsey Sloan. Got 2 Sloans in the lineup right now for East Ridge. And here's the steal. Edmonds, wide open the other end, puts it up and in. Uncontested for the layup.
That's 10 turnovers on East Ridge now.
Here's Ratliff on the other end. She stopped in the lane, gets it back out on top to Looney. And drive to the bucket. Sloan, left-handed shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, still loose on the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up. And that will go to the Lady Panthers of Pikeville. 10 seconds, all that's left as Tackett re-enters the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Into the front court she comes. We're at 4-3. I'm not sure they know what the time is. Gerhardt top the circle 3, no good, and we're at the half. 36-17, Pikeville over East Ridge. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly for some halftime stats and comments. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Hey there, Gearhart broadband customer. Want fast internet and Wi-Fi to power all those streaming devices everywhere in your home? You got it. HDTV that fits your family? You got it. Reliable home phone with the security of 911 emergency location? You got it. That's right. With internet, TV, and phone from Gearhart Broadband, you've got it all from one local company that cares. Call or click imctv.com to build your perfect bundle.
Welcome back to East Ridge. We're at the half of the night's first game between East Ridge and Pikeville. It's 36-17 as the Lady Panthers lead the Lady Warriors, and Charlie has some first half numbers for us.
First, we'll go over the home team on the scoreboard, the East Ridge Warriors. Let's see. Haley Mead has not scored in the first half. Let's see. Kyra Looney has, she has 1 point. Kyra Looney has 2. Oh, it's all messed up, isn't it? That's what's going on. So, messing me up today. I'm not used to this. Sorry about that. Haley Parks is in the ballgame, has not scored. She has 3 rebounds. Kelsey Sloan with 7 points to lead all scorers for Eastridge. 5 points for Sylvia Ratliff, 2 for Leah Wells, and 3 for Rayanna Sloan. See, they had 13 turnovers in the first half, Larry. They ended up with 11 rebounds. And let's see, shot 46% from field, 7 of 15, 1 of 4 behind the three-point line for 25%, and 33% from the free throw line. They were 2 of 6. For the Pikeville Lady Panthers, they were led in scoring by Grace Bartley with 9, closely followed by Leslie Stewart's 8. Both of them have 4 rebounds in the first half as well. Jaden Edmonds with 6 points, 5 points for Olivia Gearhart, 4 for Trinity Rowe, 2 for Kelsey Jo Tackett, and 2 for Kirsten Cole Williamson. Let's see, they ended up with 7 assists in the first half. They ended up with 16 rebounds. They shot 50% from the field, 16 of 32. 0 of 4 behind the three-point line, and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. And Larry, something we noticed is they made more points or shots than Eastridge took.
Yes, Pikeville was 16 made buckets. That's a big difference in the game, Charlie, and a lot of that come off the offensive end of the board. As out of the 16 rebounds Pikeville had, 7 of them was offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's in some putback points. Leslie Stewart and Grace Bartley doing tough work down inside as they lead. Pikeville leads at 36-17 at the half. We'll be right back on WPRG TV Sports.
High-speed internet from Gearhart Broadband is fast. Amped up fast. Experience crazy fast internet from Gearhart with reliable downloads up to 500 meg. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And Ultra X Meshify Wi-Fi keeps it fast. Here, there, everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Call or click imctv.com and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to Eastridge High School, 36-17. Pikeville leading as we get ready to start the second half of play, and it'll be Eastridge ball, Larry.
Yes, Eastridge will bring it in at half court. Only 4 points scored for the Lady Warriors in that second quarter. Had a 13-point first quarter, but really fell off in that second quarter as Pikeville turned the defense up. Of course, Eastridge had a little bit of foul trouble, too. Had to set a couple of starters on the bench. And here's a drive and try to go inside. Stolen by Stewart. Gives it over to Bartley up in front. Kirsten Cole Williams puts it up and in.
Pikeville taking advantage of that one.
They've looked good on the fast break tonight. They had a couple of nice fast breaks.
They have.
They extend their lead now to 38-17. Eastridge has it in the front court. That's Sloan with it. Comes cross court with it to Ellen Looney. Trying to get into their offensive set. Here's Sloan with it. Back to Looney. Sloan down on baseline drive. Her shot no good. Rebound put back up no good. Battle for the rebound. And Stewart was able to muscle that one up. Here's Edmonds to the bucket up no good. On the floor and picked up by Sloan.
Eastridge hustling up and down the floor, Larry.
Yes, they are. Playing hard. Haley Parks with it, gets it over to Kelsey Sloan. Ellen Looney goes inside again. That is Sarah Tackett. And we have a foul call.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Sarah Tackett.
Yes, Kirsten Cole-Williamson came up with the basketball, and Tackett pushed her.
And that is Tackett's third.
She didn't play much the first half, that's what we said, and picks a quick one up here in this third quarter. Lady Panthers with it. They're the only one that scored here so far in this third quarter. It's 38-17, 21-point lead. Gearhart with it. Top of the circle to Stewart. Down inside, Kirsten Cole-Williams. And turnaround up and good. Got both centers, I guess you could say a center and a power forward in right now, and East Ridge don't have no answer for it.
Working that high-low post, that's hard to handle.
40-17, and here's a near steal by Gearhart. Not able to control it. It'll go back over to East Ridge. Ellen Looney at the midcourt circle, or midcourt line, brings it in. She'll get it in to Rayanna Sloan in the lineup, and then we'll have a foul out on front.
Be Grace Bartley picking up her second. Team second here in the half.
East Ridge again will trigger it in. It comes in, that's Parks gets it in to Sloan, and long three, no good by Ellen Looney. Rebound put back up, no good by Rayanna Sloan, and she's fouled.
I believe Stewart, I believe.
That's who they got on the board.
She picked her second foul up.
Lady Warriors is a scrappy bunch, Charlie.
They are.
And Rayanna Sloan's first free throw comes up short. She'll have one more. 5:55 in the third quarter. 40-17, Lady Panthers with the big lead. And the second free throw also no good. The rebound comes off to Stewart. Edmonds, and pass is stolen. Nice steal that time by Kelsey Sloan as they try to get it in to Cole Williamson. She picks it off and then driving down the lane, puts it up and in.
And that was a nice play right there.
40-19. Bartley with it in the corner. Now she'll put it on the floor and it's taken away from her. Again, Kelsey Sloan with the steal on the move. Down in the corner she goes to Haley Parks. Now comes back out on top. They'll set it up. Sloan has it. She's waiting for her offense to get set. Olivia Gearhart guarding her. And forces a turnover. Nice defense that time by Gearhart. Sloan just sticks the ball out, and Gearhart just knocks it out of her hand. She double dribbles.
40-19. Pikeville with the big lead. 5:09 to play in the third quarter here.
Edmonds has it into front court for the Lady Panthers. Gearhart in the corner. Kirsten Cole-Williams, free throw line jumper. Count it.
Cole-Williams with all 6 Pikeville points here in this third quarter.
Only had 2, I think, Charlie, in the first half.
You're right.
Said. So she's come out with a vengeance here starting this second half. East Ridge working it around now. That's Parks with it. Ellen Looney on the drive. It goes inside. Rayanna Sloan, that's a mismatch. Here's the 3 air ball. Tipped back in, rescued by Gearhart. Into the front court she comes. She'll give it over to Edmonds. Lady Panthers will get into their offensive set. Goes down in the corner to Bartley. Back out on top to Stewart. When Stewart comes out on top, Cole Williamson just cuts to the bucket every time, if you notice that. When Williamson's out, Stewart does the same.
That's a great high-low post look. I mean, with 2 talented players, why wouldn't you do that?
Here's Edmonds down the lane, and ball was blocked. Picked up by Ellen Looney. Into the front court it comes. That's number 3, Haley Parks with it. Comes cross court to Haley Mead. And 3, no good by Rayanna Sloan. Rebound comes off to Edmonds. Into the front court. On the move, loses control. Now she gains it. Comes across to Olivia Gearhart. Lady Panthers will slow it up now. 3:25 left third quarter. They have a 42-19 lead. No hurry. Here is Edmonds, and her shot was partially blocked, but Kirsten Cole Williamson working the boards, and another offensive rebound and second chance points, Charlie.
8 points for her here in the third quarter. The only Panther to score.
And we've got a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a break. 44-19, Pikeville with the lead. 3:06 left in the third quarter. This WPRG TV Sports.
It's officially 2019. Happy New Year from your friends at Appalachian Wireless. To celebrate, Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with the return of a Samsung deal that is hot despite the winter temps. All January long or while supplies last. You can get the Samsung Galaxy S9 for just a penny, the Galaxy S9 Plus for just $99.99, or the Note 9 for only $249.99. That's $200 off their normal contract pricing. 2-year contracts are required. See store for details.
Welcome back to Lick Creek, 44-19. The Pikeville Panthers leading the East Ridge Lady Warriors here, Larry. And Pikeville has been led by Cole Williamson's 8 points here in the third quarter. She's the only Panther to score.
It's been all Kirsten Cole Williamson here in this third quarter. You're right. East Ridge gets it in. That's number 2, Sylvia Ratliff with it. She puts it on the floor over the top of the circle. Dribble stopped and try to go inside. Ball tipped and knocked out of bounds off East Ridge. Another turnover. Lady Warriors.
Turnovers now mounting up. That's 13 on the Lady Warriors.
Trinity Rowe into the lineup now for the Lady Panthers, doing point guard duties. Gets it over to Olivia Gearhart. And, well, I don't know what happened there. Gearhart and the defensive player both went down, and on the other end, Kelsey Sloan picks it up, puts it in. Must have just got tangled up on their feet. Both players went down. Gearhart in the corner, gets it back out to Edmonds, back to Gearhart. Every time the Lady Panthers gets the basketball down on the side, they're looking inside before they even look for a shot. Rowe with it on top. 2:05 third quarter. Gearhart gives it over to Wilkerson into the lineup now for the Lady Panthers. Here wide open under the bucket. Gearhart up and one.
Nice job by Olivia Gearhart to know that punishment's coming and go ahead and put it in.
Yes, defense just left her alone. She was setting up in the corner and just sneaked under the bucket.
And she'll be at the free throw to shoot one, as that's the and one.
1:57 left here in this third quarter. 46-21. 25-point lead for the Panthers. Gearhart knocks it down, makes it 26-point lead. East Ridge with it. Kelsey Sloan into the front court. Works it down the right side. That's Sylvia Ratliff. Kelsey Sloan with it on the move. Into the corner. Ratliff three. Count it. That's her second one of the night.
Yes, it is. Hit her first one and hits this one.
47-24 with 1:25 left here in the third. Grace Bartley with it down in the corner now. Comes back out on top to Gearhart. And Bartley fakes a drive to the bucket. Now she in the corner, falls down, loses the basketball, and
like her foot must hit the baseline.
Stepped out of lines. Turnover Pikeville. That's two times here in the quarter. The Pikeville player just tripping and falling down.
I think she might run over her own player that time.
Might have. And here's Sloan on the other end. Drive down the lane, puts it up off the glass. Nice running hook shot, Haley Parks. 47-26, a big 21-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Alexa Wilkerson, three, no good. Rebound comes off to Haley Parks. And up she goes to Sloan. Stop, pop, good. Kelsey Sloan.
That's 11 for Sloan, leading scorer of the night for East Ridge.
19-point lead now for the Lady Panthers, 47-28. 20 seconds left here in the third. See if they work forward to the last shot. No, tack it with a long three, no good. Rebound come off to number 24 in the lineup for East Ridge. She gets it over to Kelsey Sloan, stops, shot no good, rebound put back up and in, Ratliff. 4 seconds, 3, 2, Gerhardt down the lane, a runner, no good, and at the end of 3, it's 47-30, Lady Panthers of Pikeville over the Lady Warriors of East Ridge. We'll send it back to the station, be back for fourth quarter action. This is WPRG TV Sports.
High-speed internet from Gerhardt Broadband is fast. Amped up fast. Experience crazy fast internet from Gerhardt with reliable downloads up to 500 meg. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And Ultra X Meshify Wi-Fi keeps it fast. Here, there, everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Call or click imctv.com and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
Welcome back to East Ridge High School, 47-30. Pikeville with the big lead over East Ridge, but the Lady Warriors fighting back now.
Well, they went on a little run there toward the end of the quarter, Charlie. It was down 25 at one time. They come into this quarter, started down 17, so they had outscored Pikeville by 8 there toward the end of the quarter. Lady Panthers will have it starting the fourth quarter. Try to go inside to Cole Williamson, pass knocked out of bounds by number 15, Sarah Tackett, back in the lineup.
You know, Tackett's been effective when she's been in the ball game, but foul trouble has kept her hampered.
Yeah, she's not played more than 5 minutes at least. Here's a long three by Tackett, no good. Battle for the rebound, strongly pulled off the board. Kelsey Sloan with it. She's being guarded by Gerhardt, drives it, kicks it inside to Ratliff, and rolls it in. Tackett. Sarah Tackett with her first bucket. 47-32. They've cut 10 points off of that 25-point lead that the Lady Panthers had. Gerhardt with it now, gets it over to Trinity Rowe. Back to Gerhardt. East Ridge setting up in that 2-3 zone. Gerhardt down the lane, partially blocked, out of bounds. No, they said there's no blocks. Said you missed it. And Gerhardt bending over, maybe, don't know if she missed a contact or she got hit in the face. I know she's a.
Nope, he changed it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a partial block on it. So Tackett will step out of bounds for the Lady Panthers. Looking to get it in bounds, and she gets in. Bartley breaking down the lane, shot no good. And rebound comes off to Sylvia Ratliff. And then it's thrown away on the other end, trying to get it up to Leah Wells. Pass too high for sails out of bounds. Kelsey Joe tacking in the front court for the Lady Panthers. Edmonds out high with it. Now she drives down, gives it over to Rowe. Bartley with it down in the corner. Jaden Edmonds drives the lane, shot up and good. A little floater. Didn't know she had enough on that one to get it over front of the rim or not, Charlie.
I'll tell you, nice looking drive though. Like the aggressiveness.
49-32. Pikeville by 17, and near steal by Bartley. Now here's a runner down the lane, shot up no good. Bartley comes off with the rebound. That was Looney with the miss, gives it over the row. Tackett with it now for the Lady Panthers. Bartley. And she don't even look at the three out there. Usually she'll look for that shot. Here's Rowe down the lane. Left-handed shot up, no good. And battle for rebound, comes back out to Rowe, and she's fouled as she tries to go up the second time. Right spot at the right time on that one, wasn't she,
yep.
Charlie?
I think that foul will go on Kira Looney, and that'll be her third. 5:56 to play, 49-32. Panthers over the Warriors.
Trinity Rowe at the line. She'll have 2 free throws. First one's good. Clock stopped at 5:56. That's what's left here in the ball game. It's 50-32, Lady Panthers. And this will put the Lady Panthers, Charlie, at 2-0 in the district.
Yep.
I don't think they've played Jenkins yet, have they?
I don't think so.
I know Jenkins in their district now, but they hold on to this one. They'll be 2-0 and in the lead. And here's a ball loose. Back across the line. It must have been tipped by Pikeville. No call for over and back. Kelsey Sloan with it now for East Ridge. Comes over into the corner, now inside. And shot up, no good. That was Tackett with the shot. Rebound picked up by Bartley. Grace Bartley, we don't keep individual free throws, but she could, rebounds, she could be getting close to 10.
Could be.
As Tackett misses a shot down the lane. Kelsey Sloan with it for East Ridge. Over to Ratliff. And still, Kelsey Joe Tackett on the move down the lane. Shot up, good, and one. Split the double team and got fouled.
That'll be her 4th point of the night. She'll go to the line to shoot one. 5:01 to play. It's 20-point lead, 52-32, Pikeville.
And that foul was on Kelsey Sloan. That's going to be her 2nd. Neither team close to being in the 1-and-1. Tackett will have one to complete the 3-point play, and she does. Lady Panthers back by 21, 53-32. Rayanna Sloan in the front court, gives it over to Kelsey Sloan. And they try to go inside, and Bartley knocks it out of bounds, near steal. It'll stay with the Lady Warriors. 4:47 left here in the ball game. They get it into Tackett. Tackett goes inside to Sloan. Back to Tackett. Shot no good. Run down in the corner of Kelsey Sloan. And she throws it away as Leah Wells just pulls her hands back. Thought it was intended to somebody else and nobody behind her.
Makes it tough, doesn't it?
Lady Panthers with it. Kelsey Joe Tackett. And here is Trinity Rowe with it. Behind the back dribble, reverses down the lane, gets it back over to Tackett. Tackett, reverse down the lane, and no shot. Foul before the shot on the floor. So that'll be 5 team fouls for East Ridge. Lady Panthers will have it under their own bucket. Tackett brings it into Stewart, up good, and one. That was easy.
Yes, he was. So Leslie Stewart now in double figures with 10.
That's the strongest game that we've seen her play this year as far as us covering them.
Right.
She'll have one free throw. She struggled from the foul line tonight. And this one is good as she completes the 3-point plays. It's 56-32 now. 4:15 left here in the ballgame. Into the front court, Haley Parks with it. For East Ridge, gets it over to Kelsey Sloan. And Sloan's pass deflected but picked up by Wells. Back to Sloan. Again, her pass is deflected, and we have a tie-up. And it's going to stay with the Lady Warriors.
3:56 to play. It's 56-32, Pikeville.
Leah Wells throws it in, knocked out of bounds by Edmonds. It'll stay with East Ridge. This time they'll throw it inside out in the front court. Again, Leah Wells steps out and looking for some help and throws it in. Shot up over Stewart, no good. And ball knocked out of bounds over to Pikeville. Sarah Tackett tried to get it up over Stewart, just didn't have enough on it.
Yep, and I tell you what, that's one of the things with those two bigs inside. It's tough.
Right. It's worked well for the Lady Panthers tonight. how many points you got between the two big girls as Rowe goes down the lane and puts it up off the glass. 58-32. 20 points from the post position. That's tough to beat. 20 out of the 58. And then Bartley, most of her scoring's been down inside too.
Bartley's got 11, so.
And down the lane, foul as Rayanna Sloan tried to put it up going down the lane, and she'll have 2 free throws.
And Bartley picks up her 3rd foul.
3:17, all it's left. Pikeville's got this one put away. It's a matter of the final score now. And the ball rattles, stays in for Rayanna Sloan. 58-33. Sloan will have one more free throw for East Ridge. Shot up, and this one nothing but nylon. And we got a timeout. 3:17 left. It's 58-34 Pikeville on WPRG TV Sports.
Our mission, our goal is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to East Ridge High School, 58-34 with 3:17 to play. Pikeville holding on to the big lead here and the basketball.
And they come in. That's Trinity Rowe bringing it into the front court for the Lady Panthers. Tack it with it. East Ridge still sitting in that 2-3 zone. Rowe working on the right side, now brings it back out the top of the circle to tack it. Rowe step out and take it, and Pikeville is in their offensive set, just taking time off the clock now, Charlie. They'll drive down, and then somebody kicks out, and they'll take it. And here's Rowe with it. She's at the jump circle, brings it to the right side. Edmonds steps out, takes it. Now she'll back out. Lady Panthers just taking time off the clock, not looking at the goal right now.
Waiting on somebody to foul them or something.
After this one's over, we'll have the boys' edition of the same two schools, East Ridge and Pikeville. Pikeville's boys' team is ranked as one of the top 5 in the region. And here's Bartley with it. Stewart will step out now and take it. And the Lady Panthers is taking a minute off the clock now. Here's Rowe with it. East Ridge staying in the man-to-man. Well, actually, they went to a man-to-man. They was in a 2-3 zone, but they're not putting a lot of pressure on the ball, actually. Edmonds. Now Sloan, she's putting a little pressure out on top to Edmonds. It goes to Rowe down the baseline and nearly walk. Tack it, top of circle 3, no good. Rebound comes off Kelsey Sloan. Sloan walks it into the front court for the Lady Warriors. Looks down the right side. Inside it goes, shot up, no good, but Tackett. Rebound comes off to Kelsey Joe Tackett of Pikeville. She gets it into the front court. Stewart out on top with it. Puts it on the floor, drives down, kicks it over to Edmonds. Back out on top it comes to Tackett. We're under a minute. 58-34, Pikeville with the big 24-point lead. And here's Stewart rolling to the bucket, puts it up and in. And timeout Pikeville, but they're just going to get some subs in, Charlie, so you'll have to help me out here. See, well, I think I might have all their lineup written down.
Let's see.
25 Isabel Thomas. 32 is Riley Thies.
Thies, I think you say it.
Okay. Sloan with it. Here's Ratliff, and she fires up a three-pointer, but we're going to have a timeout. East Ridge, it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll just stay right here. Only 40 seconds left. It's 60-34 Lady Panthers.
It is. Pikeville really, at the third quarter, Larry, they really did a good job. The second quarter, though, is what put them away. They outscored them 19-14 in the second quarter and 17-13 in the first. And that's kind of started pulling away from them. And really, the interior game was something that they didn't have an answer for.
Yes, the frontline players, as you mentioned earlier, Bartley and Stewart, Cole Williamson probably has had as many points as East Ridge got between the three.
Well, you figure, let's see, 11, 12 is 23, 33 points. You're close.
And East Ridge has 34.
Yeah.
Yes. East Ridge will have it. Side out in the front court. Ellen Looney steps out of bounds. And she brings it in to Kelsey Sloan. Sloan drives the baseline, goes inside, up, no good. Tackett gets her own rebound, no good. Battling for it, comes off again, puts it up, no good, and she's fouled.
One way to pad your stats a little bit, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Not sure who he called on that number 32. That would be
32 is Riley Thies, I would say. Or Tice, actually, I believe. Used to have a customer named Tice, so we'll go with that.
Okay. Sarah Tackett rolls the free throw in. 60-35. 31 seconds, all that's left. And Sarah Tackett makes them both. Ball comes in now. That is Emma Ratliff with it for the Lady Panthers. She'll get it into front court. That's Tice with it, and she's double teamed in the corner, and well, the ball's out of bounds. I guess she threw it off in East Ridge. Didn't give no signal there, so Lady Panthers will keep it. 20 seconds, and it goes inside. Ball knocked loose. Again out of bounds off of East Ridge. 15 seconds left. Emma Ratliff steps out. She'll throw it in under her own bucket. And she comes in to Tice. That's number 10, Allison Atkins with it. Now Ratliff with it. She's going to just dribble the timeout. We're down to 5 seconds. Dribbles it off her foot. And she picks it up over and back with 1 second to go. Just let it roll and time would have run out, right?
That's right.
So it'll go as a turnover. So Looney throws it in, and that's going to do it. 60-36. Lady Panthers of Pikeville over the Lady Warriors of East Ridge. We'll take a short break and be right back for final stats and comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Hey there, Gearhart broadband customer. Want fast internet and Wi-Fi to power all those streaming devices everywhere in your home? You got it. HDTV that fits your family? You got it. Reliable home phone with the security of 911 emergency location? You got it. That's right. With internet, TV, and phone from Gearhart Broadband, you've got it all from one local company that cares. Call or click imctv.com to build your perfect bundle.
And welcome back to East Ridge. We have a final in tonight's first game. It 60-36. The Lady Panthers of Pikeville over the East Ridge Lady Warriors, and Charlie has some final stats.
First, for the home team on the scoreboard, the East Ridge Warriors, they were led in scoring by Kelsey Sloan's 13. Sylvia Ratliff was in double figures also with 10. 4 for Sarah Tackett, 2 for Leah Wells, 5 for Rayanna Sloan, 2 for Haley Parks. They ended up with 28 turnovers in the ball game. They ended up with rebounding 26 rebounds. Actually, they ended up winning the rebounding battle 26 to 25 over Pikeville. Has made a big comeback in the second half on that. They shot 41% from the field. Let's see, 7 of 19 from the field in the second half. Let's see, try to see their totals. Let's see. I guess we don't have a totals for the game. Anyway, they shot 22% behind the three-point line and 50% from the free throw line. And let's see, they also had 3 steals in the ball game. For the Pikeville Lady Panthers, the winners on the scoreboard, they were led in scoring by Leslie Stewart's 13, 10 for Kirsten Cole-Williamson, 9 for Grace Bartley, 8 for Jaden Edmonds, 8 for Olivia Gearhart, 7 for Trinity Rowe, 5 for Kelsey Jo Tackett. Again, they had 25 rebounds, had 11 assists, only turned the ball over 7 times, shot 48% from the field. And let's see, 0 for 4 behind the three-point line. And from the free throw line, they were 4 of 8 as Pikeville holds on to win it 60-36 over the East Ridge Warriors, Larry.
And that's going to wrap it up here for tonight's first game. And we'll take a break and be back shortly for tonight's second game between the East Ridge and Pikeville boys teams. This is high school basketball on WPRG TV Sports.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to East Ridge High School for basketball action. It'll be the East Ridge Warriors hosting district foe Pikeville here at the, what we call this, the reservation's what they call it up here, isn't it?
The reservation, you're right.
Charlie Pinson, Larry Cecil, Wayne Fugit bringing you all the action, and be interesting to see as it turns out. Of course, want to send our best wishes out to Randy McCoy, head coach of the Warriors, as I don't know if he's going to coach tonight or not, but he is over on the sidelines.
Yeah, well, it's just good to see Randy back on the sidelines where he coaches not. But now he came out to the center court for the meeting with the officials before the game. So maybe if it is, it's probably his first game back, wouldn't it?
Probably so. I mean, I don't know that he'll actually do the coach, and he may sit on the end of the bench is what he's been doing. Man, of course, a few weeks ago, matter of fact, by the time we did our region preview, had a heart attack and had to go have open heart. So I don't know if he had a heart attack, but he had a heart episode and had to go to the hospital and have open heart surgery. So
right.
our hopes and best wishes going out to him today.
Exactly right. And Pikeville coming in tonight's game, Charlie's 6-4 on the season. Looking at their schedule, they've only played one team in the 15th region so far, and that was Jenkins, which that's a district game. East Ridge comes in 4-7. So we're about ready for the starting lineups, and we'll get those as the PA announcer brings them to us. Now for Pikeville, number 1, Kyle Watkins. Number 11, Connor Roberts. Number 10, Christian Billiter. Number 15, Riley Salmons, a freshman. And number 23, Connor Byers, getting the start tonight. Of course, Pikeville coached by Elijah Justice. And now for East Ridge, number 1, Kane Taylor. Number 11 will be Dalton Wellman. Number 25, Hunter Dameron. 22, Cameron Hess. And number 40, Eli Sykes. East Ridge, as Charlie said, coached by Randy McCoy.
Like it'll be Eli Sykes jumping center for East Ridge, and for Pike will be Christian Billiter, and we're about ready to get it underway. Christian Cottle about to throw it up and get us started here. There's the final whistle, and we're off and running. It'll be East Ridge controlling the tap. Kane Taylor will bring it up the floor. Looks like Pike will in a man-to-man out front. Dalton Wellman takes it, going to work it around the perimeter, try to get a look here. Pikeville playing that aggressive man-to-man defense, staying right in the face of the Pikeville player, and we're going to have a double dribble.
Yeah, nice defense that time by Pikeville, as you said, Charlie, on the sideline, double teamed and forced a double dribble turnover on the first possession for East Ridge.
Watkins will bring it up the floor now for the Panthers. Back out top to Watkins again. They try to go inside. Back out in the corner there's Connor Roberts for a three, no good. Fight for it, and rebound comes away to East Ridge. That's Sykes. Got to go down and tell you, Christian Billiter went up high for that one.
Yes, he did.
Knocked it out of bounds.
Billiter is a good athlete. We've seen that early in the season on the football field.
East Ridge, they get it in to Dameron. Work it around the horn, try to get a look again. Pikeville staying in that man-to-man. East Ridge trying to get a pick out front, nothing going, but the drive down the lane, short by Taylor. Rebound put back up and in. I believe that was Sykes, wasn't it?
It was Sykes.
Pikeville will bring it into the front court. Watkins over to Roberts. Back to Watkins again. It's like a 1-2-2 or a 3-2-1. Maybe a 3-2 by East Ridge. They get it cross court. There's a three by Billiter that's short. And rebound comes away to Hunter Dameron. No, I'm sorry, it was 22. Hess, Cameron Hess. Dameron with it now. He'll bring it back out front. Guarded up there by Watkins. Pikeville being very aggressive. Connor Byers gives it up, and laying it in is Kyle Watkins.
Second turnover for East Ridge, leading to points for the Panthers.
In the front court with it, Taylor. There's a deep three, no good out there by Hess. Rebound comes off inside to Sykes. There's another three on the far side. This one is good. That's
number 25,
Hunter Dameron. 5-2 East Ridge. Pikeville in the front court, Roberts. Goes over to Byers.
I think that's Riley Salmon.
Salmon's okay. It is, yep. That's Byers down inside. They've got a similar haircut. Connor Roberts puts it up off the rebound, no good. Rebound this time comes away to Sykes. East Ridge pushing it back up. Kane Taylor going to take it all the way to the rack. Missed it. Rebound comes away. That gets Watkins with it. Watkins going to take it all the way down into the lane. They don't stop his penetration. Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, put back up and in by Christian Billiter. 5-4 East Ridge. 5:05 to go here in the first. In the front court again is Taylor. Watkins on him. That would be one-on-one, as Larry says. Back out top. They work it around the horn again. Dameron trying to go back down inside. They get it back out to him. Back out front to Taylor. There's another three attempt, and it's good. That's the big man, Cameron Hess.
2 3-pointers for East Ridge. And that makes it 8-4.
Connor Roberts on the drive gets fouled.
That foul's going to go against number 11, Dalton Wellman. His first, team's first.
And that should be 2 shots coming up now for Connor Roberts. Connor Roberts, a 2-sport athlete, at least. I don't know if he plays baseball or not, but I know he's a pretty good little football player.
Well, I was looking down the roster. 6 of these players that's on the roster for the basketball team here tonight played in the state champion 1A football game.
Let's see.
And 4 of them started.
I'm going to say a bunch of them started. Both free throws are good. It's 8-6 East Ridge. Kane Taylor brings it up the floor and going to be called for the carry. Balk got it caught on his, wanted to pass it and he wouldn't there and tried to hold it back.
Yep, that's 3 turnovers now for East Ridge. Pikeville hasn't committed one yet.
8-6 lead still, though, for the Warriors of East Ridge.
You can contribute that to the 2 3-pointers.
Yes. Pikeville looking down. Salmons fires it across court. It's Connor Roberts just inside the three-point line. It's good.
Nice touch that time by Connor Roberts.
East Ridge brings it in. Sykes into the front court. Kicks it down into the corner to Dameron. Salmon's on him. Back out front to Sykes again. Sykes trying to drive on Billiter. Fires it back out. There's a three. And it's good. Let's see. Is that, I think that was Wellman, wasn't it? I can't see that number. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, those thin numbers, hard to read. There's a three on the other end by the other 11, Connor Roberts.
Shootout right now.
Yep, and we're tied at 11. There's a near steal by Pikeville. Pikeville again in the man-to-man. That's what they'll play most of the time. Dameron tries to go down inside. It's too tall for Sykes, and it'll go the other way.
Hammond's started to try to throw that one back in, realized that it was off East Ridge, let it go. 4 turnovers now for the Warriors.
Kyle Watkins will bring it up the floor now for the Panthers. Roberts back to Watkins. They'll give it to Billiter. There's Roberts for a three. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. It'll be picked up inside. And Pike will work it around. Watkins for a three. In and out. And we'll have a foul on East Ridge. I believe it's on Dalton Wellman.
And we've got number 14 into the lineup for Pikeville, Grayson Harris.
And he will be at the free throw line.
Yes.
Free throw up and good. 12-11 Pikeville now. 2:49 to play here in the first quarter. Harris at the free throw line. Puts the second shot up, and it's in and out. No good. Rebound comes away to Eli Sykes. He loses it. And Billiter with the basket. Give the assist to Connor Roberts. Bringing the ball up the floor is Sykes. He gets double teamed. He'll get rid of it. Go back to Sykes. Nice move. Lays it in.
Right down the lane. Nobody picked him up.
Split two defenders, and we're going to have a whistle. I think we have blood or something. I thought he was looking at somebody, pointing somebody's.
I don't know what that was about.
I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he called a warning.
Okay.
14-13. Pikeville with the lead and the basketball. Billiter kicks it back out to Roberts. Roberts drives in, shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Eli Sykes. East Ridge will slow it down, bring it into the front court. Working it around out front. We're going to get a reach-in foul on Hammond.
It's going to be his first. Team's first.
Now, they had a lot of fouls called in this first quarter. Only three
fouls. You're right.
East Ridge with it out front. Taylor. They work it back to Dameron. Taylor looking inside, goes cross court. And work it back out top. We've got 24. Stanley in the ball game for East Ridge. Stanley with it. Stand in the corner to Dameron. And Christian Billiter with the steal, showing that quickness.
Yes.
And Pikeville, they going to get a timeout, or did he step out of bounds? They got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here as it's 14-13 Pikeville now, minute 35 to play, or minute 25 to play in the first quarter.
Well, Charlie, right now, Pikeville with only 3 rebounds, all those offensive rebounds, and 2 of them they scored points off of. East Ridge with 6 turnovers, and they're only down 1 because they've hit 3 3-pointers, and they had 3 different players hitting those 3-pointers. They got Wellman, Dameron, and Hess all with 3-pointers for East Ridge, so the 3-pointers right now is keeping them close.
It is. This is a typical, looks like a typical Randy McCoy team. You know, he knows what he's got and tries to use the best of their ability. They've been very patient up and down the floor, especially, and really doing a good job on the boards.
And he's always had some kids that could hit the three-pointer.
Yes. You know, this is very indicative of the coach. You know, will Elisha Justice from Pike will get up and down the floor, a lot of fast-paced action. Drive, shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Cameron Hess. Eastridge with the basketball. They trail by 1. Just over a minute to play here in the first quarter. Cross-court pass to Dameron. Back in the corner again. There's a 3, and this one is no good. Rebound, though. Put up and back in by Sykes.
Sykes with 6 points off. He's the only player that they've had scored that's got a 2-point basket.
And that's going to be a reach-in foul out front on Dameron.
That's his first, team's third.
And it'll be Pikeville ball. They'll get it in quickly to Roberts. Go into Hammonds. Hammonds double-teamed. And we're going to have a walk.
That's the first turnover for Pikeville.
(15-14) Eastridge back on top now with 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's an open look, and it's no good, but the rebound comes back to Eastridge. Taylor has it knocked away, but Dameron picks it up. Go back down in the corner to Taylor. Taylor gets it, and we have a kick ball.
Yes.
Yeah, so they'll bring it out of bounds here for for Eastridge. We got checking in for Eastridge there. I can't see a number. 33, Eli Rose. And Jackson Potter. Number 3 checking into the ballgame.
Only 14 seconds left here in this first quarter. It's 1-point lead, Eastridge.
Taylor gets it into the front court over to Stanley. Taylor gets it loose, kicks it back out. There's going to be another 3. This one is no good. Rebound comes off to Pikeville. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 15-14 after 1. Eastridge over Pikeville on WPRG TV Sports.
High-speed internet from Gearhart Broadband is fast. Amped up fast. Experience crazy fast internet from Gearhart with reliable downloads up to 500 meg. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And Ultra X Meshify Wi-Fi keeps it fast. Here, there, everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Call or click imctv.com and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
Welcome back to Eastridge, ready for second quarter action, 15-14. The Warriors with the 1-point lead over Pikeville, Charlie.
And it'll be Pikeville ball. Watkins will bring it into the front court for the Panthers. There's a 3 by Connor Roberts is good.
That's his second one, and he's already got 10 points.
So here comes a little pressure now by Pikeville. Looks like a 1-2-2 trap. And Eastridge gets it into the front court. Hess gives it back out top to Dameron. They'll work it into the corner. There's a shot good by Cameron Hess, about an 18-footer. 17-17. Watkins kicks it into the corner. There's a 3 that's no good by Harris. Rebound at Eastridge. Warriors. Did you pass that to himself?
Well, I think it was tipped out from behind.
Okay. 3 up, no good. Nice rebound inside. Shot back up by Hess Sykes, no good. And there's a steal and put, no good. Rebound this time comes off to Billiter. 3, Roberts, no good. Rebound, Hammonds, he puts it back up and in. 19-17.
Pikeville with 4 offensive rebounds, Charlie, and they've scored 3 buckets and 2 free throws off those 4 rebounds.
That's efficient. We're going to have a foul over here on Pikeville, I believe.
I think it's going to go against Grayson Harris.
I think you're right. And he'll be his first, it says on the board.
His first, team's second.
6:37 to play here in the half. 19-17 Pikeville. There's East Ridge working, trying to go down inside. They'll kick it back out. Dameron. Hess out front with it.
Pikeville really extended the defense out high.
Over to Dameron. Dameron drives down the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the floor.
And that's going to go against Watkins. That's his first, team's third. A little bump with the body on the drive.
And it looks like we got a substitution for Pikeville.
Lathan Hall, number 3.
Okay. There he is. There's the steal. Here comes Pikeville back the other way. Billeter gives it up. They go into the corner. Back out front. Watkins, a deep three is no good. Rebound run down by Wellman. Taylor gets it in to Wellman. Back over to Taylor. Nice pass inside and a basket by Eli Sykes. 19 all. 5:50 to go here in the half.
Sykes now with 8 points.
Pike will spread it out. Working this. There's a three out of the corner. No good by Salmons. They'll work it back around again to Watkins. Over on Roberts on the drive in the basket.
And Charlie, that's 5 offensive rebounds, buckets on or points off in all 5.
Ball was kicked by Pikeville. It'll stay with East Ridge.
East Ridge winning the rebounding battle right now, 12-8, but Pikeville with 5 offensive rebounds out of their 8, and they've scored off all 5. You take that away from Pikeville, and East Ridge got a big lead.
Yep. East Ridge down in the corner. There's a three in and out. No good. Rebound comes off to Billeter. They'll bring it up the floor. Hall. Sit back out to Roberts now. Roberts back over to Hall. Roberts on the drive. Shot's no good. Rebound comes off to Wellman. So East Ridge will bring it back up the floor. Trailing by 2. Go cross court. Try to go down inside to Sykes. So we're going to get Billeter for the foul, I believe.
Yes. It's going to be his first, team's 4th. 4 team fouls, 4 players with 1 foul. There's evening them out.
You're going to commit them, that's the way to do it.
Yes.
Sykes gives it up to Taylor. Taylor guarded out there by Watkins. Gives it back to Hess. Hess drives into the lane, goes down underneath the Sykes, back to Taylor. And he gets fouled on the shot.
And I think that one's going against Riley Salmons. His first, team's 5th, be 2 shots. Taylor has not scored. Only starter that hasn't scored for East Ridge.
Got a chance to tie it here if he can make both free throws. 21-20, 4:20 to play here in the half.
This is their first 2 free throws of the game.
He's got one more look at it, and it's good. 21 all. Salmons has it inside, puts it in.
Good hustle down the floor, and he got down deep, got his position before the ball got there.
There's a drive by Hess, has it stolen away. 3-on-1 break. They give it back over to Connor Roberts. He lays it in. Try to go down to Sykes. Ball, I'll tell you what, good hustle that time by Watkins. Ball knocked loose, but East Ridge comes away with it. And now we're going to get a reach-in foul.
Yeah, Salmons had a nice defensive play on the block. It came right back to the East Ridge player, and then Salmons reached in, got called for the foul. 16 fouls, so no shots, but from here on out, the last 350 will be the 1-1.
Nice pass in. Sykes lays it in. He's been effective in the paint.
Yes, he has been.
25-23.
has 10 points.
Both teams hustling well on defense. Like to see that. Watkins with it out front.
East Ridge now double teaming out high.
Yep. Roberts throws it over into the corner. 3, no good by Hall. Rebound comes off to Wellman.
Panthers like to shoot that three-point shot.
They do. East Ridge. Taylor gives it up now to Dameron. Was a floater of a pass. It still comes back to Wellman. He puts up the 3. It's no good. Rebound comes in there to Billiter. Watkins trying to drive, gets in the corner to Hall. Christian Billiter on the drive. Ooh, and it rolls out. He'll go to the line, shoot 1 and 1, or shoot 2. I guess he's fouled in the act.
And that foul is going to go against Wellman, his second. That will be 4 team fouls. Billiter will be shooting 2. Got a question now between the two officials for some reason. Coach, talking to Coach Randy McCoy, I think they're going to change the
foul call.
Foul call. It's going to be on number 25. That's going to be his second.
Hunter
Dameron.
Billiter's first free throw is good.
Billiter now with 5 points.
He's got one more free throw coming his way. Takes his time with it. Second one is up and gets the bounce.
Boy, nice touch. Pikeville now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And they extend their lead to 4. That could be the largest they've had here in this first half.
I think you're right.
Now they're picking up Charlie in a 1-2-2 full court press.
Dameron gets it into the front court over to Wellman. They throw it away. Watkins with the steal. Hall thought about it, drives, and loses it. And we're going to get a foul again.
I think that was going to get Byers.
Yep.
And that's going to be 17 fouls, so it'll be 1-1 on the other end. Only the third turnover for Pikeville.
I mean, it's been a well-played game on both sides. The numbers are all pretty even.
Yeah, East Ridge had 6 in the first quarter. They've picked up 3 turnovers here, so they've got 9, but they've been hitting the three-pointers. They've got 3 made so far. That's kept them close.
Free throw is no good. Rebound comes off to Billiter. And Pike will bring it back up the floor. Roberts. There's Watkins, nice pass inside. That's a beautiful no-look pass down underneath. Billiter completes the basket.
That's 8 points for Billiter now.
Back the other way. Hess loses it. Here comes a 3-on-1. Billiter gives it back to Hall. Nice pass, and they just lose it. Roberts wouldn't have expected that one, and Pikeville turned it over.
Yeah, a little too much overpassing that time.
Yeah. Sometimes you just take it to the basket, get the points.
Right.
29-23, Pikeville 6-point lead, and maybe their largest of the night. Back the other way, Taylor takes it all the way to the basket, missed it. Rebound comes off to Byers. Back the other way, Watkins kicks it in the corner. There's a 3 by Hall, no good. Tapped around, East Ridge comes away with the rebound. Nearly stolen away, but Taylor gets it into the front court. There's a deep 3 by Hess that's way off.
Yeah, I think the pressure defense now for Pikeville is starting to take a little bit of effect on East Ridge. They came out early and was hot behind the three-point line, not being able to hit one of these here in this second quarter, and now they're up to 10 turnovers for the game.
6-point lead for Pikeville, 29-23. They go down inside to Byers. Back out front. Connor Roberts, a deep 3 is no good. Ball tipped around, and Billiter rolls in.
Reverse layup by Billiter. Another offensive rebound and score.
31-23. We got a 30-second timeout, Larry. We'll just keep it right here.
And what time we've got a break, Charlie, we'll let everyone know that tonight's game is brought to us by Appalachian Wireless, Intermountain Cable, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Pikeville Medical Center, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Pops Chevrolet, Microtech Internet and Security, Coalfields Telephone, and Howard Family Pharmacy.
And back on the floor quickly is Eastridge. Randy McCoy having a little discussion with his team over on the sideline. Pike will back out on the floor, ready to go back to play here with 1:08 to play in the half. I'm trying to get a play in to score on here, try to cut that deficit down before halftime. Dameron gets it back out top to Taylor. Was a nice move by Hess, just can't complete, and we'll have a foul.
And that's going to go against Pikeville, maybe Grayson Harris. Let's see.
So he'd be on 5, is that what he said?
Number 5,
Zach
I think
Lockhart.
And that's his first team's 8th. 8 fouls called against Pikeville. 7 different players, or 6 different players with 1 and 1 with 2.
Sykes makes the first free throw. We'll have one more. Makes them both. 31-25, 6-point game again.
Sykes having a big first half, Charlie. 12 points, 6 each quarter now.
Nice pass down inside, and putting it in is Connor Byers.
Beautiful passing that time by the Panthers.
Taylor in the backcourt. Dribbles right through the double team. Gets it back to Dameron for a 3. It's no good. Hustle in there by Hess for the rebound. He gets fouled.
And that foul is going to go against Lockhart, his second 9-team foul, so it will be the double bonus. Of course, there are only 27 seconds left.
Yep. Eastridge has done well from a free throw line tonight, Larry.
They have. They didn't shoot one in the first quarter. Right now, they're 5 of 6 and make that 6 of 7 here in this second quarter.
Still a 6-point game, 33-27. Connor Roberts gets it back out to Watkins. Roberts, down in the corner it goes. That's Grayson Harris. Shot up no good by Salmons. Rebound, Byers puts it back in. And that's the end of the first half, 35-27 Pikeville on WPRG TV Sports.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to Eastridge, 35-27 here at the half. Pikeville leading Eastridge, and they made a good run toward the end there, Larry.
They did. Stayed in the game out the whole first half, Charlie, from the free throw line and three-point line. Actually, Eastridge did. We'll go over some first half stats. Leading scorer for Eastridge, Eli Sykes, with 12 points. He had 5 two-point field goals and 2 free throws. Cameron Hess with 7 points. He had 1 three-pointer. And 3 points each for Dalton Wellman and Hunter Dameron, both of those scores coming from 3 points. And 2 points for Kane Taylor. He was 2 of 2 from the foul line. Eastridge was 6 of 7 as a team from the foul line in the first half and had 3 3-pointers. They had 16 rebounds, 6 of those coming from the offensive end, and they scored on 2 of those offensive rebounds. They had 10 turnovers. For Pikeville, they were led in scoring by Connor Roberts with 14 points, 10 points for Christian Billiter, 2 points each for Kyle Watkins and also Riley Salmons, and also 2 for Zach Lockhart. Had 1 point for Grayson Harris and 4 points for Connor Byers. Those coming in the second quarter. Pikeville was 5 of 6 from the foul line. They had 2 3-pointers, both of those by Connor Roberts. They had 4 turnovers. This is a stat you don't see very often, Charlie. They had 14 rebounds in the first half. They had 7 offensive rebounds, and they scored off of all 7 offensive rebounds. Don't see that very often.
Don't.
So at the half, it's 35-27. Pikeville over East Ridge. We'll take a break and be back shortly for the start of the second half. This is WPRG TV Sports.
It's officially 2019. Happy New Year from your friends at Appalachian Wireless. To celebrate, Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with the return of a Samsung deal that is hot despite the winter temps. All January long or while supplies last. You can get the Samsung Galaxy S9 for just a penny, the Galaxy S9 Plus for just $99.99, or the Note 9 for only $249.99. That's $200 off their normal contract pricing. 2-year contracts are required. See store for details.
We're back at East Ridge, ready for second half action. It's 35-27. Pikeville over East Ridge, and East Ridge will have the basketball to start this third quarter, Charlie.
Yes, sir. We're ready to go back to action. As soon as Pikeville breaks their huddle over on the sideline, it'll be East Ridge ball. And it'll be Hunter Dameron throwing it in bounds.
Pikeville outscored East Ridge by 9 in that second quarter. They put up 21, held East Ridge to 12.
And it'll be East Ridge trying to bring it up. Pikeville, a little bit of pressure. Dameron tries to take it down low.
It's a 3-quarter court pressure, not a full court pressure.
No, you're right. They wait to bring it in bounds and then try to trap them. And that'll end up being a kick ball. That was a good, smart move by Wellman.
Yeah, because he almost carried that and lost his dribble.
East Ridge will have it. And trying to dribble through the trouble over there is Taylor, and he throws it away. Pikeville with another steal. They'll get it up quickly, and Salmons will be called for the walk.
One good turnover deserves another, right?
That's right. And here comes a little, just a one-man pressure there. Nope. Looks like Watkins almost comes away with the steal. Taylor dribbles behind his back, gives it over to Dameron into the front court. Dameron back to Taylor, and Pikeville really turning up the intensity now on the pressure.
Yes.
And ball knocked away. Pikeville comes away with it. Riley Salmons lost it again. Coming back the other way with it now is East Ridge's Taylor. Taylor from the elbow, shots off the glass, rolls in and out. Rebound comes away to Connor Roberts. Roberts will push it up the floor. Go down in the corner to Roberts again. 3 is way off. And Pikeville comes away with the rebound. Salmons back out top now to Watkins. Watkins gives it up. They try to go down in the paint, and Salmons gets it down low. And powering it up in is Connor Byers.
Yes.
Pressure right now starting to bother East Ridge, I believe, Larry.
They are. They're up to 12 turnovers now.
And they throw it, and Wellman has to go after that one to bring it back in. Back over to Taylor. Over to Wellman. He'll step into a 3. It's no good. Rebound this time comes off to Connor Roberts. Pikeville much more aggressive on the boards now, too. Foul call.
I think it's going to go against Dameron. And that's going to be his third. Team's first of the second half.
Pikeville with it. They go down to Salmons kicks it back out. There's a deep three by Watkins is short. Rebound comes away to Hess. They fire it up the floor, and they can't save it in. It'll be out of bounds back to Pikeville.
That's 3 turnovers early here in the third quarter on East Ridge.
And, okay, we'll do it over again. Shot put up and in underneath by Byers again. Connor Byers having a good.
Well, he had 4 points in the first half. He's already got 4 here in the third quarter.
Fired across court, going to be stolen. Nice hands that time by Connor Roberts.
Pike was just cutting all the
Roberts
passing
with a nice move, takes it to the rack for 2.
Cutting all the passing lanes off right now, Charlie.
East Ridge on the other end. Sykes with a basket. We got a timeout called by East Ridge. And let's see. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break and be right back. 41-29 Pikeville. 5:02 to play in the third on WPRG TV Sports.
And we're back at East Ridge, 41-29. Pikeville has moved the lead out to 12. 5:02 left here in this third quarter. They'll have the basketball. They'll have the timeout, Charlie.
And Pikeville will bring it up the court. Watkins takes it all the way down the lane. Nobody stops him. He goes down low to Byers, and Byers powers it up, missed it. Rebound comes off to Sykes. And we're going to have a foul on Pikeville, I believe.
That's going to go against Roberts. His first foul. Team's first here in the second half.
Yep, you're right. Ball tipped out of bounds by Pikeville. It'll stay with the Warriors. East Ridge working it over there. Taylor being double teamed. Now he's in trouble. And throws it off of Pikeville and gets it out of bounds.
Good double team over in the corner that time by Billiter and Roberts. East Ridge not getting very many open looks here in this third quarter.
No, you're right. Pikeville really turned up the defense. There's a nice pass down inside. Sykes powers that one up and gets the bounce.
Boy, he did. Used his body well on that one. Having a big game tonight. 16 points already for him.
Yes.
Over half of the East Ridge points.
Iowa in front court. Connor Roberts go down in, caught out of the corner. Riley Simon's no good. Rebound comes off to East Ridge. That's Stanley. Gives it underneath. Boy, nice hesitation move and another basket for Sykes.
He's owning the paint right now. They got the lead down to 8.
Driving inside, Salmons throws it away. Goes back and gets it, though. We got a loose ball. We're going to have a timeout called by Pikeville.
Nice hustle that time by Riley Salmons.
Yes. See what we got here. Be a 30. We'll just keep you right here, Larry. 41-33 with 3:28 to play here in the third quarter.
They've played even so far here in this third quarter. All the points coming from Eli Sykes for East Ridge. And you have 4 by Byers and 2 by Roberts on the other end. So low scoring third quarter for both teams.
It has been. But now Pikeville's defense has a lot to do with that right now.
Yes. Yeah, East Ridge up to 14 turnovers now for the game. Pikeville standing at 7.
Checking him out on the sideline over there. They're taking Coach McCoy's blood pressure. 3 out of the corner, good by Connor Roberts. Was that a 3 or a 2?
They're going to give him a 2.
2, okay. East Ridge with it down inside. Nice pass. There's a little turnaround jumper. No good in there by Hess. Pikeville gets it back out the other way, and Roberts just takes it to the rack for 2. Uncontested.
Uncontested.
45-33. Pikeville now 2:50 to play here in the third quarter. Double team, and we're going to have a city step on the sideline. Yep.
I think his blood pressure's all right. They took that blood pressure machine off of him, and he's up out of his seat immediately getting on to somebody.
Go inside. Nice move and basket by Christian Billiter. 47-33, 2:35 to play here in the third. East Ridge trying to save it back in bounds, turn it over. And we got a foul, and did the basket go?
Yes, Connor Roberts. And the foul is going to go against Kane Taylor. That's his first, team second.
We got a full timeout, 49-33 Pikeville with 2:26 to play here in the third on WPRG TV5.
Hey there, Gearhart broadband customer. Want fast internet and Wi-Fi to power all those streaming devices everywhere in your home? You got it. HDTV that fits your family? You got it. Reliable home phone with the security of 911 emergency location? You got it. That's right. With internet, TV, and phone from Gearhart Broadband, you've got it all from one local company that cares. Call or click imctv.com to build your perfect bundle.
And we're back. 2:26 left, third quarter. Pikeville has opened up a 16-point lead, 49-33, and Roberts with one free throw can add to that, Charlie.
And does. And we've got an immediate substitution coming in for him. That is Lathan Hall. Largest lead of the night for Pikeville here, 50-33.
23 points for Roberts now.
Wide open underneath, good by Sykes.
Sykes having a big game. That's 20 points for him.
Try to go down inside. Oh, nice pass to Billiter.
Alley-oop. Billiter throwing it down two-handed. But it all comes off the pass on that one. Timing and pass.
And there comes trying to save it inbounds. It'll go back to Pikeville. And they give it back up. Hall with the basket.
Another point off and turnover. And they've blown this one wide open, Charlie.
There's another steal. This one is Billiter. Gives it out. Watkins sets for a three. It's no good. Rebound, though, comes away to Pikeville. Driving in. Runner no good by Watkins, and he's probably going to get the over-the-back call now.
I think you're right. It's going to be his second, team second.
It'll be East Ridge ball. Kane Taylor brings it up the floor. And he's double-teamed, trying to get out of it. Tries to throw it underneath. East Ridge able to save it. Get it back to Wellman, and it's going to be stolen away. Actually, it's not Wellman. That is Connor Puckett. Nice jump stop pass and reverse shot put up and in by Hammond.
And that's his first bucket of the night, Charlie.
I thought he had one in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds.
I didn't have him down for it. I don't know.
Okay. It'll be East Ridge ball, Pikeville with some substitutions. And there's another steal. Well, not yet. And it'll be East Ridge ball.
Yes. Pikeville knocked it loose, wasn't able to come up with it.
East Ridge be glad to see these 40 seconds go, get a chance to sit down and regroup.
Well, they had 10 turnovers the first half. They've had 9 here in this third quarter.
Get it up to Sykes. He's been their man so far, hasn't he?
He has been.
Back, they get it over to Puckett. Cross court, there's a three by Wellman, good.
That's his second three-pointer.
And it'll be 15 seconds left here in the third. Double team. Ball's kicked. It'll stay with Pikeville. I want to reset that shot clock. I've been used to the college side of it.
6 seconds, all that's left.
Connor Roberts for three. No. Rebound. Wellman slings it, and it's no good. At the end of three, it's 56-38. Pikeville on WPRG TV Sports.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
And we're back at East Ridge, ready for fourth quarter action. 56-38. Pikeville with the lead, and they'll have the basketball to start the quarter, Charlie.
Yeah, Pikeville dominated that third quarter. They work it across court. There's a three. No. Rebound, fought for, and Connor Roberts comes away with it. Missed it. Goes up for it. It'll be saved in by Pikeville. Well, ball bouncing every way for Pikeville right now, isn't it? Three out of the corner, no good by Roberts. This time, Sykes comes away with the rebound. And, well, it'll be out of bounds on East Ridge as that's Taylor trying to go for the floor to get it, went out of bounds.
Yes, and that's 20 turnovers now for them. They had 9 in the third quarter, only 10 in the first half.
Hall goes down the baseline to Hammond, and we're going to get a jump ball. Hammond took it down low, and
go to East Ridge.
Yep. Hess reached down and grabbed a hold of it, got the alternating possession. East Ridge trying to bring it up. They're going to have to start to run out. Well, there's another steal by Pikeville. Hall shot up and good. J.T. Oram in the ball game, number 20. East Ridge with it. There's a deep three. Is that good? Who was that, Wellman? No.
That is
his third one.
Wellman, his third. He's got 9 points. All of them coming from three-pointers. He's had one in the first quarter, third, and the fourth now.
Watkins drives in the lane, kicks it back out. Connor Roberts back to Watkins. Watkins for three. No good. Rebound comes off to Kane Taylor. Taylor takes it all the way to the rack for two.
Nice drive.
58-43 now. 6:15 to play. Nice pass underneath. Orem misses the shot. Rebound comes off to East Ridge. Dameron going the other way with it. Back to Hess. Hess tried to go down low, a little bit too much juice on that one. And Sykes couldn't hold on to it.
Pikeville's defense has got tighter as the games went on, Charlie. East Ridge had 15 points the first quarter, 12 the second quarter, and only put 11 up the third quarter. So their point total has dropped each quarter, and that's what you like to see.
Yes, if you're Pikeville, that's what you want to have happen. Pikeville doing a good job moving the ball, too, Larry. Nice drive down to the basket, and the basket is number 14, Grayson Harris. Cross-court pass. Dameron has it in the lane, has it knocked away, and everybody fighting for it, but it'll be run down over there by Potter. Shot no good. Rebound comes off to Pikeville and a walk.
That's only the 9th turnover for Pikeville. East Ridge now has 22 turnovers. Hard to win a game with that many turnovers.
Trying to go down inside. That's going to be a reach in on Orem.
Be his first and the team's third. Only 5 fouls been whistled so far here in this fourth quarter.
Yep.
Or excuse me, second half actually.
They drive in. Sykes gets it back out to Dameron. He'll work it around. Back out to Wellman. Ball tipped away. Here comes Pikeville. Well, stolen away. Pikeville gets it down on the other end. Reverse, no good, but a foul. Put Connor Roberts on the line.
And let's see who that foul is called on. Number 25. And that's his fourth.
Hunter Dameron. Free throw's good.
Roberts, 24 points with that make. You have a chance to get to 25. Hasn't missed from the foul line so far. 5 of 5.
Even you couldn't jinx him out of it.
Good.
62-43. Right, getting close to 5 minutes to play here in the game. Steal again by Roberts. Roberts goes to the rack. Shot no good, but he'll go back to the line.
And that is going to be all for Dameron, and he knows it. As the whistle sounded, he headed toward the sideline. He's going to finish tonight with 3 points, that coming on a three-pointer.
Early on.
Yes, first quarter.
So Connor Roberts at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Looks like Jackson Potter will, let's see, no, that's 33 at the line. Eli Rose will replace Dameron.
One more free throw coming. Roberts makes it again. 64-43. 21-point lead now for Pikeville. East Ridge in the front court with it. And we'll get a foul. Grayson Harris.
Yep. That's his second, team's fourth.
.445 to go, 64-43. Pikeville leading.
Had an 8-point lead at halftime. They've really turned it on here in this second half.
Try to go down inside. Sykes triple teamed and gets the shot off, but gets fouled.
That was going to go against Billiter, his second. 5 team fouls.
Eli Sykes at the free throw line for 2 shots. Rolls the first one in.
They would really be in trouble, East Ridge would, if Sykes hadn't showed up to play tonight. That's 21 points for him. He's almost got a half of their team total.
Yes. Second free throw rolls off. Rebound comes off to Billiter.
Billiter high in the air for that one.
Roberts drives to the rack, lays it in.
Huge game for Roberts.
Yes.
29 points now.
There's the double team, and they get it down. Nice move. Shot up by Sykes, no good. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball picked up. Is that Salmons?
Yes.
Yep. Back to Billiter now. They'll fire it into the front court to Roberts. And a jump ball.
And it's going to stay with the Panthers. And looks like we have 23 buyers and didn't get the number. I think number 24 it looked like coming in for East Ridge.
Yeah, it's
and I don't
Stanley.
Yes.
Braxton Stanley.
Yes.
Shot good. Didn't get that. Who was it? I was looking at that number.
Was that Salmons? I was looking down at my book. I'm not sure. Salmons come running out of the paint.
We'll give it to him.
We will.
Wayne will tell us in a minute if we're wrong or not. Byers.
Byers, okay.
Working back outside with it, Eastridge. Driving down into the lane. Shot up and good by Eli Rose.
Nice drive and a scoop that time.
Watkins kicks it back outside. Go down in. Back to Watkins. Back out to Harris. There's a three, Billiter. Good.
Christian Billiter having a big game. Been a quiet game, Charlie, but he's got 17 points.
Does he? Got a foul, looks like on Pikeville. On Watkins.
That's going to be his third, and that'll be 16 fouls. So one more. We'll have the 1-1, 3:13, all that's left. Just a matter of what the final score is going to be on this one, 71-46.
Orem and Hammond back into the ball game for Pikeville.
Pikeville will improve to 2-0 in the district with this win, Charlie, but they got a big game coming up Saturday at Shelby Valley.
And we'll be there. There's a foul called on Pikeville. Will that one be live on Saturday? Okay. At the free throw line.
That foul went against Orem. His second, that's 17 foul, so it'll be the 1-1.
Taylor at the line, isn't it?
Yes.
Free throw's good. 71-47, 3:04 to go. Pikeville leading Eastridge. Second free throw's good. They've shot free throws well.
Yes, they have.
I think both teams have shot free throws well.
9 of 11 for Eastridge.
Yep. Try to work it down inside, bring it back out top.
Pikeville 10 of 11.
Okay. Zach Lockhart, they go back under Hammond, shot up no good, tipped back no good, and a foul. That'll be, is that Lockhart going to the?
I think
yep.
Rose with the foul. That's
okay.
his first and the 15 foul. And yes, that's Zach Lockhart at the line.
72-48, 2:46 to play. One more. And it's good.
Excellent free throw shooting continuing for the Panthers.
Back the other way. Cross court pass to Taylor. Gets to go down in the corner. Firing it back out front. That Rose, I'm sorry. Goes back to Stanley. Taylor loses the ball, goes on trying to go underneath to Sykes. He'll save it in to Rose. They'll bring it back over now to Taylor.
Eastridge struggling to find an open shot right now, Charlie.
We'll send it into the big man, and I'm telling you, Sykes has been dominant in the paint.
He's not struggled, has
no.
he? 23 points.
74-50, minute 58 to go. Pikeville trying to go down inside. They'll get it back out front. Lockhart. Hall will put up a three out of the corner. It's good. 77-50. Minute 35 to go. Cross-court pass. Get it back out front. Stanley. They go back now to Rose. Backing it up is Taylor. Wide open, Rose in the paint for two.
Nice pass that time, finding Rose open under the bucket.
Pike will into the front court, Lockhart. Lockhart to Byers, and what we got? Got an official timeout.
Yeah, just going to get some substitutions in.
1:05 to play here. It's 77-52. Pike will obviously going to walk away with a big win here.
You're exactly right. And we don't have all the substitutions that's coming into the game.
Okay, 10 is Isaac Woods. See if I get their names in there for you. If they'll all
we got a double
numbers.
zero. We don't have a 00 on the book.
Nope. Got 12 out there is Connor Puckett. He's been in the game before.
Yes.
Out front. Yeah, there is a 00. You're right. He's not on there. Ball knocked away. It'll go back to Eastridge with 50 seconds left. Into the front court, Woods. 00 goes back over. Back out front. We got a timeout called by Eastridge for another substitution. Okay.
And that's going to be number 3, Jackson Potter. He'll replace Dalton Wellman.
Okay. Potter out front with it. 2-point shots, good.
From Jackson Potter.
Yep. 76. Well, I'm not sure what score he was. 76-54. Pike will be impatient. There's a 3. That's good. Who is that? Turn around. I can't get a number. That's number's at 12.
12.
Tate Walters. And that'll be the ball game. 79-54. Pikeville over Eastridge. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to wrap this one up on WPRG TV.
It's officially 2019. Happy New Year from your friends at Appalachian Wireless. To celebrate, Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with the return of a Samsung deal that is hot despite the winter temps. All January long or while supplies last. You can get the Samsung Galaxy S9 for just a penny, the Galaxy S9 Plus for just $99.99, or the Note 9 for only $249.99. That's $200 off their normal contract pricing. 2-year contracts are required. See store for details.
High-speed internet from Gearhart Broadband is fast. Amped up fast. Experience crazy fast internet from Gearhart with reliable downloads up to 500 meg. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And Ultra X Meshify Wi-Fi keeps it fast. Here, there, everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Call or click imctv.com and upgrade to one of our crazy fast speeds today.
Welcome back to Eastridge. Your final 79-54. The Panthers over the Warriors. And Larry, what kind of numbers you got?
All righty, just for Eastridge, they had one man in double figures, and that was Eli Sykes. Had a big game tonight, had 23 points. 4 points for Kane Taylor, 9 points for Dalton Wellman, 3 points for Hunter Dameron, 7 for Cameron Hess, 2 points for Jackson Potter, and 4 for Jackson Stanley, and 4 points for, I got it all messed up, but I'll get it right here.
Eli Rose.
Jackson Potter had 2 points, and Eli Rose with 4.
Okay.
Now we got it straight. That's totals 54 points. Excellent shooting from the foul line, 9 of 11. They had 4 3-pointers, but their big letdown tonight, Charlie, had 24 turnovers.
Can't win that way.
Had 24 rebounds, 8 of those rebounds on the offensive end, and they scored off for 2 of those offensive rebounds. For Pikeville, leading scorer in the game tonight, Connor Roberts with 29. They had 17 from Christian Billiter and also had 10 from Connor Byers, had 3 players in double figures. Kyle Watkins with 2 points, 4 points for Byron Hammond, 2 points for Riley Salmon. Grayson Harrison with 3, 7 points for Lathan Hall, 2 points for Zach Lockhart, and 3 points for Tate Walters for a total of 79 points. Pikeville, 12 of 13 from the foul line, so both teams combined was 21 of 24 from the foul line.
Pretty impressive.
Pikeville had 5 3-pointers, only committed 10 turnovers. They also had 25 rebounds, 11 on the offensive end, and off of those 11 offensive rebounds, they scored off 8 of them, Charlie. So big win for Pikeville. Their record will improve to 7-4, 2-0 in the district. East Ridge will drop to 4-8 and 0-1 in the district.
Your final 79-54. Pikeville, the big winner. That'll wrap it up for us here at East Ridge. For Wayne Fugit on camera, for my partner Larry Cecil, Charlie Pinson. We'll see you Saturday on WPRG TV.